nothing stopping, everything going, nothing dropping. Everyone knowing all my secrets, so I gotta take this and make it my own.
Beats, 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 beats. Wicked Beats. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BandLab Plus Coffee. It's time to wake up, wind up, and queue up with another excellent track. Although the focus of today's episode is going to be slightly different. Typically, we would hone in on a song and we would go through our reactions and our two things we love and one thing we want more of. Today, we're going to do that. However, we're going to be taking a look at the WickedBeats catalog. And the track we'll focus on today is the free Steppin beat produced by WickedBeats himself. The reason this is slightly different is because the focus is on tracks that you can use to pump those creative juices up and create new music that can help you. WickedBeats is an artist that is not only really good at that, but it's one of his goals. So a verified artist over on BandLab with a ton of free beats to fork. We'll take a look at his playlist for that. So without further ado, to the lab. Excellent track. Over here on the lab, we do have WickedBeats and his Steppin beat. Currently repping 99.3 thousand followers. Insurmountable. And following 224. The beat currently has 1.08 thousand likes, soon to be one of our own, and 20.8 thousand plays. You can, of course, fork this revision. It is a free beat, as he mentions on it, and it has already inspired 125 tracks. Let's take a listen.
Wicked.
That producer tag, though. You hear that top loop? Listen to those creative drums. They keep a rap track moving. And the way that he drops them and uses that negative space, but always keeps that melody through line with this guitar VST or sound. Another great thing you're going to notice, something that WickedBeats talks about a lot on his page, is the fact that you got to leave space for the vocal. As a beat maker, a lot of times people just put in a ton of sounds, filling up the EQ spectrum and bringing the track down. Everybody needs a track to rap on, but in this case, you've actually got space to do it. A lot of dynamics so that people can add in hooks, verses, breaks to change their cadences. Doom, 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 doom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really great BPM for spitting all those verses. You could change your cadence and you could rap like this. Or you could go really fast and nobody would ever know that this beat was made just for you and your track. That's the great thing about a WickedBeats beat. And free. Free. And he bookends it. Yes, excellent. This is why it's so excellent for all the reasons I mentioned during the track. But there are a couple that stand out among the rest. So let's head to two things I love and one thing I want more of. So the first thing I love is the fact that there's space for a vocal. Wicked always makes sure to leave room for a rapper or a vocalist to get in there and do their thing. He doesn't use too much of the EQ spectrum. So what you can do is you can speak over this beat while it plays, and your voice will already come through really well, just thanks to the way that he arranges his stuff, typically using up a lot of the low end, having one really solid melody line, and then the high end being the drum top loops, the electronic loops that give you kind of those pops. Right? Just the top loops that run over the top. So when you utilize a simple arrangement pattern like that, it may sound incomplete, but it's not, because it's made for you to complete vocally or tonally or with your raps. And that's something that Wicked does. It's really great. And that's something that's really great and on display here. The second thing that I love is the dynamics. Not only is he creating space for your vocal, but listen to this, okay? We bookend with the melody on the guitar, and it ends with that melody. So you already have a dynamic track. But once we get through that, you're not just listening to boom, 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 boom. It's not just slapping you in the face with bass. It's giving you a really neat bass, but it's not just flooding the whole track with it. It's not creating an atmosphere that's unusable or that is only fun if you enjoy being deaf in your car at stoplights and having them rattle, right? So not only do we have that, which has space, but if we keep going, he changes up the rhythm. Hook. And we go again. You hear that? He puts that little pause in there. And that could be for a lot of things, but the first thing that comes to my mind is a rapper with a cadence that's a little bit faster. Boom, dun, 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 dun. And then if we keep going over here, we get back into this lull. So you can put a hook here, and then you have a chorus B section, or a bridge, or a lull, just with no vocals. And then you come back in. And the fact that he incorporates all these different patterns, but they are at a place and they're sparse enough where any vocal can sit in there. I mentioned it before, but any rap cadence will fit as well. If you're a rapper who's more, I have got something to tell you, that fits. If you're a rapper that's more, I don't know if I could have done this without you, but I know that I couldn't do it now that you're not here, or, whatever. Or if you're a rapper that just wants to Midwest chopper, right? It's all there. My tongue doesn't move that fast at 5 a.m. Sorry. It's all there in a beat that can kind of wrap around the vocal and create a fully incorporated track. Now, WickedBeats is also a rapper, so I love both of these. And in fact, there's nothing I want more of, because the more of on this track is the fact that you need to go fork it. Inspired 125 projects already. But I do want to mention WickedBeats does more than just create beats. He is a rapper as well. And while a lot of his content is explicit, I've had the pleasure of collaborating with him. An incredibly kind lab coat, really nice guy. And so we actually came together for a contest back in, I don't know, was it May, maybe? Where we went against people like Glass Garden. And Glass Garden beat us, but I like our track. And we created something where I did a hook, and he came in and rapped the verses.
I've got my head up in the clouds. I don't know what's around. Get lost in the sound. You know it.
And Wicked Beats comes in.
I've been second all these hits till I got a full shelf, and I don't need stealth, cause I'm coming in hot. Everybody going crazy, every single drop, and we never stopping till we reach the top.
Let's go.
The haters that are plotting really gotta
I
stop.
got my head up in the clouds. I don't know what's around. Getting lost in the sound. You know it hurts like fire. It'll never come.
And our track even made it onto BandLab radio. So all that simply to say, Wicked Beats is a phenomenal lab coat. He is a kind human being, and he is putting out free beats for you guys to be utilizing. If we come over to his profile and we go to his playlists, free beats 2023, 2022, 2021, right? Type beats, 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 beats. Guys, there are over 100 free beats on this guy's profile. So if you're feeling like a vocalist or a rapper who needs a space to be creative, this is the place to be, the space to be. Wicked Beats on BandLab. So make sure that you head over to BandLab, you follow Wicked Beats, and you know what? While you're over there, you should also follow DJTatious on BandLab, yeah, but also on YouTube and wherever you choose to consume your social media. Thanks so much for waking up, winding up, and queuing up another excellent track with me. You're halfway through the week. Keep going, and we will see you next time.